The second step in becoming your own boss is to make more money. Yep, that easy. Just go make yourself more money. Now go for it.
I need more money, Steve. Billy, I need more money.
But is it really that easy? Well, yes and no. Let me show you. So tap the like button and we'll get started. Hey, after we tackle the first best practice of becoming our own boss by paying ourselves first and learning to give ourselves a raise, then we can go on to step 2, and that is generating more income, making more money. You can check out part 1 of the Become Your Own Boss Challenge right here. It'll give you a way to get started. And today we're going to move on to that important second step, and that is adding to our gross income, adding to the amount of money we make every week, every month, every single year. Now, if you already working your side gig, if you already have a second or a third job in order to keep yourself or your family fed, pay the bills, pay the rent, yeah, this can be really discouraging, but hang in there. Come back to part 3, and I promise you we'll give you some concrete options that you have to dramatically change your money story.
Yeah, I was a bartender. Now I own a boat. You own a boat.
But if you have a second job because you wanted the money to buy yourself a Lexus or drive a BMW, or maybe get that Mercedes-Benz 280 SE midnight blue with the ivory leather perforated interior, yeah, we can dream, can't we? Well, then we've really already taken this step. We've added to our income to get something we wanted. But it just might not be a step in the direction that we really want to move. If that's you, if you're not even impressed with the car you bought to impress yourself or the friends you don't care about, well then this is the important next step. Are you ready to take it? Your first move is to get rid of it, sell it, pay it off, look at whatever it takes, and as fast as you humanly can, get rid of it. Make it happen. Have some FOMO, that fear of missing out, about your dreams rather than the car that you hope to drive. Have some FOMO about you and what you want out of life, and get to it today. If it's debt, credit card bills, that car, whatever it is, become fanatical and make it go away. Because the longer we live with it, the more accustomed we are to living with it. Sounds funny, but that's the way money works. We get used to carrying debt and credit cards. We get used to living on more than we make, and we actually feel a sense of security because of it. Changing that, yes, it's hard work, but changing that is going to be the important next step if you want to become your own boss and take control of your own story, your future, you.
You are the product. You feeling something.
You know, one of the strongest impulses in modern advertising and sales is that consumers consume. They have to. It's what they count on to sell us things because they know that we use our buying, our purchasing, our consumption in order to become who we want to be. We're at their mercy because we've built or they've helped us build an appetite for anything and everything. And it's created in a way that we can no longer help ourselves and we can't break out of their selling.
I mean, I like shopping. Is there anything so wrong with that? I mean, stores are put there to enjoy. The experience is enjoyable. Well, more than enjoyable. It's beautiful.
Hey, let me dig a little bit deeper. That reference to fear of missing out, FOMO. Well, we experience that when we see other people around us enjoying things or having things and we tell ourselves, yeah, I deserve that. I want to have that too. Or we want to hurry into something. Limited time only. Get them all supplies last. Those are all geared to trigger our FOMO. Well, if we can develop that FOMO about what's important to us, what we decide, what we're looking for, the course or the path with our money and our life that we're looking for, then we will start to become our own boss. So after we get rid of, sell, pay off, whatever it is that's getting in the way, then we're ready to take that second important step, and that is to add income to our income so that we can actually make more that you can put to work for you. Yep, that's what we do with that extra. That's what we do with that more money, whether we save it or whether we add it. We put it to work for us. We hire somebody. It becomes an employee of ours that makes us money while we work or even while we sleep. We tell it where to go, we tell it what to do, we look at its performance, and we reward. We pour more money into the things that are helping us, and we take from the things that aren't helping us. It's like having an employee. We tell it where to go, we tell it how to work. We put our risk and investment into that for the return that it gives us. Now, the options of what to do, what kind of risk and investment we can look for, that'll be the subject of part 3 of the Become Your Own Boss Challenge. So make sure you tap the notifications bell and subscribe so you don't miss that. And how's that for a teaser? So for now, we need to start making more money, and here's how. We can use the skills and abilities we already have, and we can sell our time or our abilities to someone else. We can go to Upwork or Fiverr and find the work that we already do. From consulting, AdSense, copywriting, coaching, graphic design, proofreading, editing, voiceover, videography. There are thousands of categories of the things that are happening in our world that people are willing to pay for. They're willing to pay you for, and you're already doing them. Hey, and I'm not even talking about going back to school or getting certification. I'm talking about the things that we already do, that we already get paid for, and we can do them on the side as a side hustle in order to generate income. It requires no additional training. It just requires the focus of our time to start to develop another income stream, or 2, or 3, or you get the idea. Okay, so in addition to selling your time and your skills, now you can do something else. You can sell your crap. You can go Marie Kondo on your closet, your basement, on whatever, and start to look at the things that you have never used or don't bring you joy anymore, and you can sell them. Sell them on eBay. I'm not even talking about the hustlers who go to the stores and the sale aisles and they have an Amazon store and they check the price and what it's selling for that day. I'm not even talking about that kind of side hustle, although that's there too for you. I'm just talking about selling your crap.
Donna?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ferguson.
Hi, Dr. Ferguson. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Well, let's see what we have here.
Okay, come on in. Come on in.
Things all right? Yeah. Well, I'm excited to be working with you.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God! What is this? No! Oh my! What? Have you ever thought about getting rid of this?
But there's one caution as you start doing this. You're going to fall for it. Everybody does. And that is, we look at our crap, things that we paid maybe $100 for, and we see somebody selling it on eBay for a buy it now price of $300, and we think, cha-ching, $300. But that's not what it actually sells for. And there is a way to find out that, so do some exploring on eBay. But remember that what it actually cost us maybe 10 or 20 years ago is not necessarily what it's worth to someone else today. It may be more, but it may be a lot less, and that can be kind of disappointing. But taking the opportunity of selling things that you don't use, no matter how much you pay for them, generates money, found money that you didn't have yesterday, that you can have to add to your income going forward. Okay, so after you sell your time and skills, after you sell all your crap, what's the next thing we can do? Well, we can start to look for a new job. Not because you'll necessarily find one, or that you'll even want to find a new job, but you'll start to discover what your market looks like today. If you think you should be making $100,000 a year teaching kids to fly a kite, I could never fly a kite when I was a kid, no matter how windy or how beautiful the day was. I tried, and all the kite ever did was dive into the ground. But I wouldn't pay $100,000 for somebody to teach me how to fly a kite. And that means one of the things that we'll do when we start to put ourselves out there in the job market to market ourselves is that we'll realize, am I worth as much as I think I am? And are there other jobs like mine out there that are paying more for doing the thing that I am doing today? What putting ourselves out there in the market does is give us a dose of reality. And it keeps us from being unreasonable or being frustrated, blaming our boss because we're not getting paid more when no one who does what we do gets paid more than what we do.
What?
A raise.
You kidding me?
Well, come on, look, see how much it is.
You gave me a raise. Thank you. I can't believe this.
Whoa, you better look first.
I don't gotta look. It don't make no difference. You gave me a raise. That's the important
It's
thing.
only $2.50.
So what?
It's $2.50. It ain't much,
The important thing is to raise. I think that's really great.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you $3.50, all right? Next
do
week
not
I'll give
have
you
to,
$3.50.
Mr.
I'll give you
Frisco.
$1
I like the
more.
raise just
Well,
the way
wait.
it is.
Shut up, will you? 4. I'll make it an even 4.
It can keep us from being sour or angry about our job. It can give us a new lease on life and career when we realize what our options really are. So find out what's out there. Add your resume to LinkedIn. Make yourself available to recruiters on LinkedIn. Put your resume on Indeed.com or Monster.com. Get yourself out there and begin to explore, set alerts, look for types of jobs and titles just to discover what the market's like, what the price range, what the salary range is for what you want to do. And you may find a job that you always hoped for and knew the kind of money you deserve to be paid to do it. But you'll never know until you market yourself and put yourself out there. So part 2 of the Become Your Own Boss Challenge is to put yourself out there. After we pay ourselves first, learn to give ourselves raises, and we start to sell the things that are getting in the way, then we explore how to actually gain income, how to increase the amount of money we have so that we have something to put to work for us. Hey, and that's part 3 of the Become Your Own Boss Challenge. So make sure you tap the subscribe button and notifications bell so you don't miss what in the world am I supposed to do with all this extra money I'm making now. And thanks for being part of the Do-Over Show. Remember to tap the like button. I'm so glad you found me and I found you. Thanks.